Second thing we've changed is now there are second quest enemies in those dungeons. Light beam shooting Stalfos. Those red bubbles, blue bubbles. Those are the works. We also do not know the dungeons or what dungeons we have found right away, with the exception of level 9. We'll have to do a little bit of sleuthing based on the map layouts.
Exactly.
And last,
sorry, go ahead.
And last, but certainly not least, we have second quest overworld. And that one
map.
Sorry. Oh,
all right.
We have an arrow on the coast.
Yeah. Was that silvers or is that just regular arrows?
Those are silvers.
No, that wasn't the arrows. That was the any key. I just checked it on the restream. That was the any key that we just saw.
Oh, was the any key? The pixels blend in so well. It's hard to tell sometimes, but yeah. With the second quest overworld, we only have one large secret. Our medium is actually pretty good at 37. We have a whole slew of new secret locations, some of which will require the power bracelet, and others will actually require the recorder. Then, speaking of
commentator's curse.
Is that a commentator's curse or is it a commentator's blessing?
You know, it depends on whether or not we have to deal with dig doggers, I guess.
Well, like I said, there's a lot of secrets that are only opened by that recorder, one of which is actually in the desert, and that's where I believe Truant is going.
Most likely still. That's an early big find there, especially because we are doing second quest overworld. Having the recorder early is going to open up quite a few locations early on, so we'll have to see if that comes into play. Speaking of which, Syscrusher checking out Recorder Lake.
Yep, that's been moved over here in second quest, and today it is a take any.
Gotta pick up his blue candle. We've got our first dungeon here from TruantGamer. We don't know which dungeon this is, but get some early bombs, but red bubbles.
Actually, given the fact we've zigzagged in the top half of this, I think this might be level 7, actually.
Oh, that's not fun. But thankfully, red bubbles really won't be bugging Truant too much. He doesn't even have a sword to worry about, so red bubbles are pretty much useless against him.
Yeah, does have to worry about these Stalfos, though. They do shoot Lionel beams, and those do hurt a lot. 2 whole hearts if they connect.
Indeed. Now, also, we have second quest dungeons in play, if I recall correctly. So,
no.
Oh, no, we do not have second. Okay. I wasn't sure about that.
We only have first quest dungeons. When we'll be having second quest dungeons mixed in with first quest dungeons in the Elite 8 flags. And to make things a little easier, we'll also be giving the map, or the book will also be an atlas in addition to being...
Whatever dungeon this is, we just found the red ring. That is a big find for TruantGamer. Some early defense, quadrupling his defense there. That is very impressive.
I think that was level 7. I'm not sure. But I'm going to... So, unless we get a map, we'll check that later. But I'm going to write that down just in case.
As am I. You're like me. You keep track of the items like that.
Yeah. And as you can see, Quay, they're asking questions. We don't understand them because we need the book. And as I was alluding to earlier, we have first and second quest map randomized between each other in the Elite 8 flags. But that's when the third functionality of the book will actually be turned on as well. That functionality is the book is an atlas. And if you pick up the book, you'll get all of the dungeon maps. For all of the dungeons.
And we found another dungeon here from TruantGamer. Yeah, we don't know which one this is yet.
Considering it's through the middle and he came going straight down, I think this might be Dungeon 3.
Dungeon 3, okay. Got a bomb upgrade there. 89 rupees for a bomb upgrade. That might actually be worth it if they had to come back here to get it.
And if it's... Actually, I don't know which dungeon this is. This could be 3, but it's a little too low for it to be 3, actually, considering that exit point.
Yeah, we'll have to see later on. Thankfully, we don't have any reason to concern ourselves with that just yet. But the hunt is still on. So obviously, the other thing they're looking for is a sword, preferably the white sword if we get lucky, wood sword if necessary. They want to find one of that. There's another medium secret there, 37 rupees.
And thankfully, the wood sword will always be in a free cave. They won't need, like, the recorder to get to it. Could be under an Arma statue, though.
That's very true, which is checking here. Oh, nope, we found our take-any room. We've got our warp rooms.
Lost Hills leads to Lost Hills. That's not really a good one.
No, let's see, number 2.
Start. That's pretty good.
Near to start, not too bad.
Not gonna see what the third one is just yet.
No, wants to investigate Vanilla Start and see what he finds there.
Oh, our smalls are not great.
No, very low-end small secret there. 3 rupees. We're really counting on the big secret to pay off. And
this is... I don't know which dungeon this is. Oh, this was... Oh, this is the same dungeon I think Syscrusher or Truant
colors look the same, that's for sure.
Yeah.
82 for arrows. Not too bad there at the meat shop. Or at the cheap shop, I think.
I want to say this is level 7 based on just the entrance point.
Oh, we're just assuming things now, but we'll see.
Yeah, it takes a while to understand the maps of this game. It really does. Ooh, getting hit with a door repair penalty. I didn't quite see how many rupees.
Yeah, gotta love those whammies.
And that's a potion shop.
That is a potion shop. You need a letter to access that right now, so we'll have to come back to that later if necessary. Then again, with the secrets the way they are, we may not be seeing too many uses of the potion shop, if any at all, because you're gonna want to save your money up for other things.
Well, there is one counterpoint I will make, and that is going back to the red bubbles. There are 3 ways to remove the curse. The first is resetting your game. The second is touching a blue bubble, which we have also seen in these dungeons. The third is doing a full heal. And now that can be either a Triforce piece, a fairy fountain, or a potion. So they might buy potions just so that they can remove a curse if they need to.
That is true.
And speaking of fairy fountain, here's one at vanilla level 5 now. A lot of the caves are changed in the Same Coast Overworld. Matter of fact, there's a cave right here in the Lost Mountains.
Indeed, looks like Syscrusher gonna check out the waterfall. If he can get past all these enemies. There he goes. And just another potion shop.
Now here's the thing. Syscrusher went in that dungeon. And that Truant did. That found the red ring really early on. Did not find the red ring. So it's just gonna leave him behind for the time being. And wow, that's a lot of enemies there.
Yeah, and you're not gonna have much of a chance to kill him. And there's that
tanking through him.
Nope, there's too many. Too much knockback. You're gonna have to come back there with a weapon at some point. But instead he's gonna check out. Oh, we found level 9! Wow, right here where they start.
I think no, it's literally on the same screen.
Wow, that is insane. That means they can just literally up A and just go straight back to level 9. That is a big find for Syscrusher.
And yeah, something to return, and that's something to note later, is that we do still have the flag that important items can be in 9. However, it is still 5 Triforces. But when we get to Elite 8, these 2 runners get to Elite 8, the Triforce requirement will actually be random.
Oh, good lord.
And you also saw the other 2 items there. Somewhat cheap bait and somewhat cheap shield. It kind of rolled up a little high. Or low, depending on which one they actually were. I'm actually not too sure what the vanilla prices are.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It looks like Truant's gonna head up to vanilla 5.
Well, kinda needs the health. But yeah, the screen that he's scrolling over and over again is actually a location of her cave. There we have some hints, but not too useful to us right now without that book.
No, you need the book to be able to read those hints. So for now, the hunt is still on.
And yeah, the book is a translator. The book is an atlas. But unfortunately, the book still has its initial functionality, and that is the wand on fire. If you have the book and the wand spells will burst into flame on contact. And that's not necessarily ideal for damage. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you were already saying the same thing I was. It makes them a lot slower to use, so it's kind of a trade-off. Do you want the translation in the map, or do you want a faster wand? So you have to make a decision on that one.
Yes, of course, that decision is only really a double-edged sword at this point, because it's just, do you want to read hints, or do you want to have better DPS? It's going to have a lot more value come in the Elite 8 when we do actually give it its Atlas functionality. So far, we're in another dungeon here, and it looks like this one's dark, and it's also in the area. Which dungeon is this? Oh, I think... Could this actually? I think this might be 6.
Staircase. Well, we'll see here. So we found the staircase, and I don't know if this still applies in Oh no, this is first quest dungeon, so obviously this will still be. We'll know if this is a transport staircase, and it's probably either level 5 or up, because we know that for a fact. And it is indeed a transport. Yeah.
Yes, I think our tracker actually, Tails Mark 4, is thinking that this is actually level 6.
That makes sense.
And it looks like level 6, yeah.
All right, and it looks like TruantGamer also found what might be level 6. So
unfortunately, we have blue darkness. Unfortunately, we have blue darkness in here, and
oh, look at all those red dark nuts and the potential staircase in here too. That is. Oh no, it can't be because there's a shutter door there.
Yeah, I think we are indeed in level 6 here. This is going to be very interesting.
So they're going to investigate around here. Now, thankfully, both of them did. Oh, jeez. Look at all these dark nuts.
Yeah, come back later with a weapon. Come back later with a weapon.
Don't torture yourself like that.
Now, speaking of weapons, we might just find one right here at the Vanilla Arrow shop, and that is what Syscrusher is heading for right now.
Yeah. Oh, and we got a moat there over on TruantGamer's side. All right, let's see. Come on, we find something good here. Let's see what we got. Oh, we found Mags!
Unfortunately, Mags is not the greatest find. It's a really high find, but good luck. We're not going to probably get enough help for that.
No, not at all.
Of course, for those wondering, Magical Sword, whilst it is the level 3 sword and very potent, you need at least 10 heart containers on our flags in order to even so much as attempt to pull it, and that is a baseline, I think, for these tournaments.
And there are very few times where by the time you have the health to get Mags, you're in a position to pick it up. Odds are good, even if you do have that kind of health, you're probably already going to be close to finishing the race as it is.
Yeah. Of course, Elite 8 with random Triforce requirement might be a little bit more valuable. We'll have to wait and see. And yeah, that was the cheap shield we saw earlier with the arrows, because we just saw 139 shield.
Yeah, thanks, but no thanks.
Really?
Better than that. And another secret. There's another small secret.
There are a few more small secrets, thankfully, but unfortunately, the small secrets are not paying out that well. Thankfully, we have a near max medium to make up for it in spades. And there's another one of those recorder caves. And it is for the letter. That's actually a good find. Unfortunately, this corner spot I don't think is one just yet. But this one is obviously a free cave. And isn't going to check the letter prices.
No, not going to check the potion prices yet. We'll have to come back for them. I think he's trying to save up for something else at this point.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm starting to agree with our tracker Tails in the chat here. It's looking more and more like Woodsword, and if we don't find it soon, it might be up on Death Mountain, which is just cruel.
Well, we haven't seen the graveyard yet, and that's where Syscrusher is going. first is gonna check this one last recorder spot here at the edge of the Deadwoods, guarded by boulders.
Gotta love those cabbages, and it's just a whammy.
Now, did you see how many rubies he started with? Because I actually lost track again.
I think he had 89, so... Ooh. 26 rupees? Yeesh. Or 20, somewhere around 26.
Yeah, it's definitely at least a good amount.
Ooh, found another dungeon.
And that one was recorder locked. And this one, I think this is level 2.
He's gonna check it out. Now, this actually makes sense because since we are in first world over... Oh, Goma! Just what you want to see.
Yeah, I think this is level 2. This is the Crescent dungeon.
Yeah. Now,
that makes... Yeah, that's guaranteed Crescent at this point.
Yeah. So, now that makes this actually worth digging out even without a weapon because level 2 always has an item on the floor. Jeez, Goma, what the heck? But there's always an item on the floor when it comes to level 2. So this might be worth digging out because you might just happen to run across the item sitting around.
It probably isn't worth digging out because you saw not one but 2 Gomas. You might want to come back with arrows if that item is locked.
Yeah, I was going to imply normally it'd be a good idea, but obviously in this case it seems to have backfired.
There is a cheap key shop though here at the grave. 65 rupees. Not the greatest. But given the fact you're surrounded by Guineas and you can easily farm rupees off of them, could be necessary if we don't find that any key at all during this run, and that could be
No, it's not the any key we gotta look for, it's the ladder. Because we know where the any key is.
Oh, that's true.
If we find the ladder, then yeah, the any key is pretty much sold, but it's a matter of finding where that ladder is hiding first. Is it in one of the dungeons, or is it the white sword item? You know, still got a couple things we're looking for here.
And it looks, and I was paying attention there, it looks like it is indeed 20 rupees for the door repair.
Yeesh.
Yeah, not the worst, but our medium secret's more than double, almost double that, so worthwhile.
Yeah.
There's a staircase here.
Oh, Truant finds it. Oh,
wait, it's a passage. Wait, we were wrong.
It can't be level 2. Level 2 doesn't have a transport staircase.
This is level 5.
Oh.
This is level 5. This is the face dungeon.
Oh, we found our wood sword. Syscrusher found the wood sword. Pretty much, yeah, that's Death Mountain. Or at least close to it.
Yeah, next to the vanilla power bracelet Armos.
And it looks like Syscrusher's gonna take that, and he is now ready to go. He's ready to start digging out dungeons full time because he now has a means to start fighting enemies.
There's a Triforce here in level 5.
Ugh. But he wants to dig a little bit deeper because he wants to see if he can find the item first. Because if it's an important item, well, you certainly don't want to pass that up.
Yes, and unfortunately, it might not be an item we need.
That's always a possibility. Yeah, consider we have not found any items outside of the red ring. There's still a lot of trolley items still floating around. We've got well, the red candle wouldn't be too bad. We've got the 2 boomerangs, of course. Those are always fun to find. There's the raft, which only opens up a couple spots. And of course, there's the coast heart.
And the most important thing I think they would want to find right now is actually the power bracelet. There's a lot of overworld that can be left open to them, and we might have some power bracelet locked items. We know that level 9 is not going to require any of those, but maybe our bow is in a power bracelet location. We don't know yet.
Always a possibility.
And Syscrusher is now going to know that this is level 5. Because, yeah, there's no staircases at all in level 2. That's what tripped us up. We didn't see this right away.
No, once we saw a staircase, we knew something was up. So, because, yeah, level 2 has no staircases and, no items or transport staircases of any kind. And I think, let's see, Truant's going to find this take any room, and I think he's one square away from the sword. So he'll be getting that pretty soon.
And that take any is a really good find as well, because they're at 5 hearts now. Although with the red ring, True might as well be at 20.
Very true. Yeah, if they get one more, they're guaranteed to get the white sword out of them once they inevitably find it.
Whatever that may be.
Exactly. Whatever that may be. You know, right now they've got a 2/3 chance of finding it. So, which is still pretty good. I mean, they're probably going to go for it if they find it. But maximum they need is 6 hearts.
Yeah, they need at least 6 hearts to guarantee it. But it can be as little as 4, so they might have already had it and never knew.
That is very true. There's always the possibility.
And here we are fighting one of the new enemies that are in second quest as well, the super ropes. Same ropes as you all know and sometimes loathe, but they just have a lot more HP. And with the fact that they can be plus or minus 4 HP, these things are kind of beefy, actually. Jeez.
They are tanky as heck.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Ouch.
Jeez. 8 hits for the ropes. You're not going to want to deal with too many of them if you can help it.
I think their base health was like 4, so I think they roll plus 4.
Oh, lordy Lou. All right, Truant back in this in the gray dungeon now. We're going to start digging through here. We didn't get a chance to really see much of this. It already looks like a pretty big dungeon.
I think this is level 6 for Truant.
Oh, found an item. Found a staircase here.
Yeah, this is the transport. We saw some...
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no!
Red bubbled. He got through.
So saying there, I thought he was soft locked.
He came pretty close there, but thankfully he got through and he got back out. He's gonna take a hit from the blue bubble in order to fix it. He's trying desperately to get through without getting hit again, but those red bubbles are gunning for him.
There he goes.
There we go. Syscrusher trying to reset the enemies in this room here.
Does kill them, but this is not a nice room here.
No, Spike's in a round moat, just unable to avoid taking at least a hit or two there. And there's a hint, but obviously we can't use it right now.
Nope. And Truant is going to realize just how beefy these ropes really are.
He's just lucky these are just regular bubbles in here and not reds.
Yeah, regular bubbles only temporarily give you the curse. As they do in first quest.
Indeed. Oop, take a little damage there from that red dark nut.
Thankfully, the bubbles don't do any damage, so if you really are smart about it, you could use a blue bubble to basically avoid damage from a much bigger threat.
Very true. You can use the invincibility frames to buy yourself a little safety there, if you know how you're doing things right, but it's... you gotta prepare for it.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Do you see those dark nuts? They're gone now.
Oh, are they 0 HP?
No, they're 2 HP. They're definitely negatives. They are definitely in the negatives. I think they take normally, what, 4 hits to the kill?
Something like that. So they're definitely lesser than usual, which I'm pretty sure they're not going to be complaining about.
Especially because those are the ones that drop the bombs, too, in here.
That is true.
Alright, both runners are still exploring their respective dungeons here. It looks like we might have an item room here. No, this is the transport staircase for Syscrusher.
Yeah, it's the same one he found earlier, I think. Oh, looks like this place might be ladder blocked.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to find. Meanwhile, Truant is making steady progress here. He knows he can't get an item in this room because of this door.
Yeah, the shutter door. If there's a... sorry, go ahead.
But it's out of bomb, so good drop there.
Oh, what luck. As Syscrusher now picks up his Triforce there out of what is likely level 5.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it. That is the face dungeon. I know that from tell because there's only one dungeon that has a hidden room, and right there you can even tell.
Oh, 0 HP Wallmasters. Can you not be happier about that? Oh, and there's the compass, so now we know where the Triforce is. Oh, we found another dungeon here. Oh, Looks like a three-headed Gleeok. And of course, we got some Pulse voices here in whichever dungeon Syscrusher's hiding in. You know, considering the hint from the old user's manual, you'd think Nintendo would have reprogrammed the recorder to allow you to kill Pulse voices.
Yeah, really.
Because for a little behind this, a little inside info there, in the owner's manual for the original Legend of Zelda, it was said that Pulse voices don't care for sound or sensitive to sound. What it was supposed to imply was that on the Famicom version, you could use the recorder, or you could use the second controller's microphone to destroy the Pulse voices using sound. But they obviously didn't have that functionality on the NES here in America. But for some reason, they left that tip in there when it was literally useless.
Yes, and the way that they fixed it for the US, for the NES release, is simply, we'll just change the coding here to say, instead of that arrows one-shot them.
Pretty much. Oh, these blue dart nuts, unfortunately, are not as weak as their red counterparts.
They're also faster, which, unfortunately, Truant got cornered. Back to start he goes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And yes, it is indeed a level 9 at their starting location. That is actually kind of hilarious.
And now he's in the same dungeon that Syscrusher is digging through.
Yes, and given the location is right at the start, it's a side entrance. This one's gonna be interesting. I think this is not level 8. There's no way this is level 8.
Not with this setup. Though we also had a little bit of a high five action there. And almost sync action here from our runners, though. They're finally splitting off. Oh, we have a shoot room.
Oh, wait. The shoot room's... I think the shoot room's only in level 3. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, we've got a heart container on the ground. We don't know if that's the coast heart or not. If this was level 2, which...
No, this is definitely level 3. This is level 3.
Level 3, so that is...
Just based on Syscrusher's map alone, this is 3.
So that means that this definitely is not the coast heart they just found, because the item in here will be in a staircase.
And for those wanting a quick recap here, as we are 27 minutes in, we believe the level 7 item was the red ring, but we are not sure because we only saw maybe 5 rooms of it.
Well, we do have another item room held on to have that thought, and we've got the raft.
Nice.
So that should be interesting.
Raft in level 3.
Now, that doesn't really do too much. It only opens up a couple locations, but nonetheless, you know, those 2 locations could end up being important.
And yeah, this is level 3. You can just tell by the small shape here on TruantGamer's map that this is the Manji dungeon in layout.
Oh, yeah.
It's sometimes hard to tell when you don't have the icons, but the map layouts are always the same. And you can also base it on the Triforce pieces if you know which Triforce goes where on your HUD. And
now TruantGamer getting his raft.
Interesting that Syscrusher is not picking up the Triforce out of 3. It may be... Oh, might be key blocked, actually. Does not have any keys. Could also be ladder blocked.
Yeah, that's very true. Definitely key block for sure.
But yeah, we have yet to see the white sword item. Although both runners at this point can pick it up regardless. And we just found our raft, and our recorder was the Armos item spot. And we believe the any key is on the coast.
No, I know for a fact the any key is on the coast.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that was kind of hard to tell for me at the very least.
I double checked the full restream, and I saw it clear as day. It is definitely the any key.
All right, so we're now back in level 6 here for So now there is a tree here, and we'll see what TruantGamer finds.
Nice use of the block clip there, and just 3 rupees.
Yeah, 3
Not
rupees.
seen any of the big secrets yet.
Well, there's only one, so makes sense that we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's still at this point they're probably hoping to find something.
Yeah, the money is okay in this seed. The medium secret more than makes up for the small.
Ooh,
given
33 and 58 for our potions. I just saw that.
Yeah, potions are an okay price actually.
That's not too bad. Probably better out getting 2 blue potions. Well, yeah, no, 1 red potion is still cheaper.
Yeah, 1 red potion is cheaper. But really, you only need to buy 1 blue if you're ever wanting to get rid of curses. And Truant, he'll just probably take a red potion from an any cave if he gets to that point. Yeah, we got some beefy blues, I think.
Yeah, his blue moblin's not playing nice.
I counted at least 6 hits there.
Jeez.
So they have pretty much rolled double on their HP, which is not the best.
No, it is not.
Blue ring sighting, oof, and a bomb shot. Yeah, that's
bombs aren't too bad.
Yeah, bombs aren't too bad. Could be better though, considering their base price is 20. But yeah, that blue ring is not something Syscrusher will be buying, unfortunately.
No, he's already got the red ring. He doesn't need it.
No. Truant has the red ring. Syscrusher does not.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. But another medium secret there for Truant. We're looking, considering we only got 1 big secret, and these, that medium secret's not too bad, but it's borderline poverty seed at this rate.
Hang on a second, we got a new dungeon here.
And it's the same color. And there's a heart container.
Given its layout, maybe 4?
That's what we're thinking here. Potential ladder there, but again, it seems like a dead end, so not as likely.
I think this is the...
Oh, now we've definitely got a ladder block.
It's right at the top. Yeah, I think this could be 4.
And this doesn't look very appealing either, unless there's a time to play everyone's favorite Hyrule game, find the bomb hole. Then we got one.
Yep. Oh, hi, Aquamantis. How's it going?
Hey. Man, he gets a fairy for his troubles and some bombs.
That's not bad.
No.
And... yeah, this is definitely 4.
Alright. I'll have to see if we can find anything good out of there. He takes out these Zols and Lakes. Thankfully, oh, there's the Triforce. Hi, how you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna say this. I don't really think Truant should have picked that up just yet. I think he should have dug the dungeon a little bit more, see if there was an item there, and yeah, Triforce first is the one for 4.
Alright, so we now can confirm this is indeed level 4.
Yeah, for those who want to know how we know, the top 2 parts of the triangle are levels 1 and 2. The lower left is level 3. The lower right is level 4. And then 5, 6 are on the left middle, and 7, 8 are on the right middle. With the odd ones being at the upper area.
Another bomb hole here for Truant.
Hey, petting zoo.
Whoa!
Very lucky.
Yeah, got the leader in one shot. He couldn't ask for a better luck there.
Well, the thing is, fire split, but because the enemy technically died, get rid of it. We do not have 4 Triforce pieces already, but you can tell which Triforce piece he has of the dungeon based on where it is in the HUD.
Yeah.
And TruantGamer has the one in the lower right corner, and that's the one that's touched by level 4.
And it's the Coast Heart in 4.
Not a great find, but at the same time, that's another, essentially 4 hearts for Truant, and one Morganon hug he can take.
Indeed. So it didn't quite work out the way he planned. And another whammy.
And I seem to have caused confusion in the chat based on my explanation here. If you look at the HUD, and if you know that each Triforce piece takes up a certain fills a certain void, part of the void, you can tell which Triforce pieces belong to which dungeon. They are still linked to their dungeon, even if we can't tell what they are. So because Syscrusher has the lower right corner of his filled in, along with a small section of the middle, we know that that's 5 and 4 respectively. And we've never seen the flute come into play here. It's not going to give him too much distance.
No, the dungeons he's at are pretty close together, it looks like.
Yeah. And as far as the raft being required, we don't know. We have yet to see anyone check the raft.
We saw one raft spot from both of our runners. It was a hint shop, so not really required yet, but we still have one other raft spot over there on the other coast.
Yeah. Which could be anything here.
I get the feeling that's where Truant's thinking about going next, though.
Or maybe back into this, what we assume is level 7.
Yeah. Might get a better idea of what dungeon this actually is here. But he's going to take a red bubble hit. He hopefully can find a blue soon. There's that red ring room we saw last time. So we can find a blue bubble for too long. Oh, whiz robes. Never fun. Oh, and a toll booth.
Excellent bombs.
Yep, keys or bombs for the toll room.
Syscrusher also getting the leader in that room. And oh shoot.
Yeah, we saw that earlier. Oh, and absolutely, Adirondack Rick, we can give you a quick recap. We haven't found much yet. As you can see, Truant's got 2 Triforce pieces, finding levels 4 and 5. Syscrusher's gotten at least one of those. The items we found so far, the Armos item is the recorder. The coast item is the any key, which we have not picked up yet. We've got level 3 has the raft, level 4 has the heart container, and level 7 has, what we think is level 7, has the red ring.
It's level 7 at this point because there's no dungeon that's up that high. The hat is over in that region. And it looks like we have information on who their opponent is actually.
Yes.
It will be... The winner will play Fury SK in the first for their Elite 8 match.
Yep, so whoever wins this tonight will be fighting Fury SK. That should be very interesting to see.
As this Syscrusher is getting the Triforce here at a level 4.
Now they're all tied up here in terms of Triforce pieces. They're actually pretty much tied up overall. It's just a matter. The only one advantage Truant's got is he has that red ring, which if Sys grows back into this level 7, he will inevitably get because it's not that far in.
And Syscrusher now discovering the blue ring. Unfortunately, it's not going to be bought today. As far as our secrets goes, we have discovered that it is a decent medium secret at 37, but a not so great secret as for a small at 3. Our large, still at large.
Still has not been found.
Did not mean to make a pun there, but it works, I guess. And this is, I think, a new dungeon here for Syscrusher. We have not seen this one.
Yeah, Truant finds it around the same time. Again, more high five action.
Oh, no, never mind. They've been in here.
Well, Truant's been in here. Yeah, oh, that's right. Truant was in here earlier.
Oh, this is level 1.
Oh.
This is level 1. Yeah, this has to be level 1.
Which means they're going to really want to dig this out if they can, because that means... Oh, there's the... Yep, there it is. That is definitely level 1.
There's our compass, too. Yeah. Almost vanilla.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to want to dig this out. There are 2 items in this dungeon. One in the staircase, one on the ground. So they're definitely going to want to see what they can find here.
And unfortunately, these super ropes are not going to be nice to play around with. They are beefy at 8 hits.
No kidding.
And Syscrusher's taking out a whole army of them.
Look at him go with no defense other than his decent amount of health. That was pretty ridiculous.
Wow,
there's the Triforce there for. Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and pick that up.
All right, so that's the 3rd Triforce piece for Syscrusher now.
But he's going to go back in because there's still an item to be found. There's 2 items to be found. This is one of those dungeons you do not leave items behind because it's so easy to dig out. And with 2 items, there's almost a good chance you're going to find something in here.
Well, unless it might be blocked by blue darkness. But I think this might be our item here, guarded by red bubbles. Yes, it is.
And it's the ladder!
You definitely want that ladder because that gives you your any key, which means dungeon exploration is not that bad. And you know what? We did find our mugger being max spawns and key, so really you want to go get that any key as soon as you're done here.
Yeah. Now there's still one more item to find.
And there's a bomb capacity upgrade here too. Wow.
A what?
There's a bomb upgrade shop right here.
Oh, yep. Surprised Syscrusher's not going for it. He's got the rupees for it. He must be saving up for something else.
Might be the blue ring because he has not found the red ring that Syscrusher has.
But he's found the ladder, so he'll be getting his any key before too long.
And I'm always, and this is just me, but I'm always a little wary when I see a cheap bomb upgrade. That's just me, though.
I've actually found the opposite to be true. I'm always more hesitant when there's a major bomb upgrade because I've seen it so many times where they've used a bomb upgrade. It's 120 something rupees. And it's the red candle. That's the other item in 1.
Oh, if they didn't have the blue candle before, that's really good.
Yeah, no, but I've seen it happen more often than not where they spend like 130 plus or 120 plus rupees for a bomb upgrade and it ends up being like 2.
I'm on the camp in which you get what you pay for. So I'm thinking that cheap upgrade, cheap bombs. Treat capacity amount.
Well, nonetheless, TruantGamer is now finished up. He finished up his item dig. He's going to grab that Triforce and get on out of here.
Yep. So both runners get the Triforce out of 1. Both runners will get the items out of 1. And I think Truant is going to make a beeline for that coast to get that any key.
I would certainly be considering that idea. He's up an A and he's going right back to the coast.
And in case you're wondering where level 9 is, folks, right there. Truant just passed it. It is on the start screen for our race today.
That was insane when we saw that. I was like, my God.
But yeah, 0 keys to infinite keys is going to be great for Truant, but more importantly, I feel, and yeah, that is the any key now that I'm looking at it a little bit better. More importantly, though, we do have muggers that want 5 keys.
And
so, yeah, gonna go back into level 3 here.
He knows he's got to deal with that mugger room, but he's like, now I don't have to worry about it. Go ahead, take 5 keys. I've got all of them.
We already have the item here in 3. It is the raft. But Truant does not have the Triforce here in 3, so gonna go and dig that out.
Ooh, this room is laggy.
Well, when you got 4 statues shooting at you, two bubbles, three bubbles flickering, and Lionel shooting the occasional beam at you, yeah, it can get kind of laggy, especially when you're adding fire to the mix.
Thankfully, those bubbles are making it easier to avoid some damage, and he's just pounding away. That red candle start already proving its value.
Indeed. And yeah, basically, if you have the any key, you have infinite keys, then 5 minus infinite is still infinite, so it's a free pass, essentially, if you have any sort of keys, no pun intended, when the muggers are asking for some keys. Yeah. I tripped over my words like 3 times there.
It's late. Even I have trouble braining sometimes. As Syscrusher picks up his any key there from the coast.
Well, with me, it's just I trip over my words all the time. Anyway, we have the map here in level 3. Knew it was level 3 to begin with. Now we just need to look for the triangle.
Yep. That's all that's left. You know, we can find the compass. Maybe that'll make it easier, but we don't need it. And there's that shoot room again.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh no! Wait a minute. What if the Triforce is there in that shoot room?
Oh, that's just wrong.
We don't have the compass.
He's not gonna take that chance.
It might also be on these things.
Blue land mollusks, never the fun ones to deal with.
Nope. They're almost as bad as Moldorm and Link to the Past. Almost. These guys don't try to annoy you though. They just straight up try to kill you with their speed.
No kidding.
And
Syscrusher could grab a red potion.
Yeah. Useful, like I said earlier, with getting rid of curses, but good in general just to be a good healing source.
Oh, and Syscrusher gonna check out that waterfall cave that he had that they passed out on earlier because, well, look at all these enemies up here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we saw Truant check this, and I think it was just door repair. It wasn't anything good.
Yeah, I think I remember that now. Oh no, it was a secret. But it was just a small secret, so not much better, really.
Yeah, not really. Again, our large is still, pardon the pun, at large.
I'm calling it now. It's up on Death Mountain. It's the only place it can be.
Well, it could also be here at the river.
Oh yeah, forgot about this.
Yeah, there's
actually about this one in Second Quest.
Yeah,
nope,
this one.
Just the ring shop.
Well, this blue ring shop is actually where Second Quest level 8 is, and if you go could screen scroll to the north, you'll notice that it's actually at the tip. If you straight below the tip of the Death from TruantGamer, but yeah, you'll notice that cave for vanilla Second Quest 8 is actually below the tip of the arrow where the magical sword is. That little rock formation. Which makes the hint in Second Quest 7 a little bit more valuable. South of arrow hides the secret.
Yep. There's another potion shop there for Syscrusher. And J. Coper calling out Syscrusher there to chat. I'll spend 29 rupees on 4 bombs, but not 80 rupees on an upgrade.
I mean, that's fair. And we thought this dungeon was 2 to begin with, but no, it's actually level 5 here, and Truant's gonna dig out the item.
And another potion shop here up over here next to Spectacle Rock.
Spectacle Rock, of course, is not where level 9 is in Second Quest. That is actually in the upper left corner of the map. Just a normal little unassuming path you would find in First Quest, but in the Second Quest, that's where the beast is. Level 9. staircase here, but this is our transport. Nothing new here.
Yeah.
And we have a low HP blue Octorok, so that's a nice sight, at least.
That's always nice, always helpful. There's another secret. There's
it is!
134. I will take that.
And I believe Syscrusher will too. That's enough money to get him. Yeah, he's at full rupees.
He's maxed.
Definitely gonna consider picking up the red ring now. Or the blue ring, rather. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say blue ring.
Yeah.
Got your eyes and nose mixed up, and now you can't brain. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is new. Look at TruantGamer. We got an item room, and it's the power bracelet.
Very nice find. That's gonna open up the remainder of the overworld for him. So, the bow and silver arrows can't hide. They have to be somewhere. They could even be in level 9.
Yep, very true. And we only need to complete 2 more dungeons. We get 2 more Triforce shards to get to level 9.
And
There's our arrow shop.
And we know the level 6 is available. We know the level 7's available. We've yet to see 8 or 2.
Syscrusher picking up some arrows there from the arrow shop, which, from my experiences, ends up being ironically funny because 9 times out of 10, when you buy silver arrows or buy regular arrows, the silver arrows are usually like one of the next items you find.
Yeah, it's kind of that at rando luck, I would assume, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it just seems to happen so often it can't be ignored.
Truant is heading back to. Looks like Truant's gonna start checking some power bracelet spots here. Gonna head south to the one over by the desert.
Call it what you will, Jay Coper, but I will say this: when it happens more than a few times, it starts to become a pattern.
And yeah, this is level 7. This is definitely level 7 here on TruantGamers. There's no doubt now, because even the demon head has an eye like that. And there was a dungeon power bracelet block. And given its location here, 3 ways, 3 high. And the right way entrance. This is level 8.
Oh. Another dungeon you may want to consider digging out because just like level 1, there are 2 items in this dungeon. Oh, and a blue Goma to boot.
Well, thankfully that blue gun was completely optional, and yeah, 4 rooms wide on the bottom. That is definitely level 8. There's no question. That is the only dungeon that is 4 wide on the very bottom row.
And Syscrusher now has 10 hearts. Does he make a play for Max?
The competency's not been that terrible. I don't think so. Of course, we do have Wizard in 7, so what do I know? And we could have him in 9.
There's another hint there for Truant, but of course can't read it because we do not have the book. And all of these red dark nuts, thankfully they're weak, so it's not too bad of a deal, especially since he does have that red ring to block some of the defense.
Yeah. Truant's really got a lot of value out of this red ring, finding it so early.
No kidding. And unfortunately, Syscrusher still has not gotten it yet. He still has not really dug out 7 to find it.
And it's not that deep in 7 either. It's just maybe 3 or 4 rooms in.
I'd say 4 rooms easily. Oh, and just some free bombs laying around there. There you go.
Guarded by some wall masters who will not be able to stop you if you tried. There's some more wall masters here, and this is a potential push room.
Which is why he's gonna kill them off. And thankfully there's 0 hit, they're basically 0 HP. Oop, left one. Still left a few 2. Floating around there.
That's 3.
3. Now you got him. And it is a push block. What is this, an item? Yes, it is. And it's the white sword.
And Syscrusher finds the power bracelet in 5.
So as if Truant didn't have enough of an advantage with that red ring, now he's got the white sword. So for Syscrusher, his best... Oh,
Trap.
no!
Maybe Trap of the Goma? Can he escape? No, he can't. He has to up A.
He's got up A.
The other dungeon, level 2 is... And there's level 2! Syscrusher found level 2!
Oh my!
It's the only dungeon we've seen that's been red like this. Yeah, this is level 2 here. So both of the dungeons were locked by level 5.
My lord.
So we now know where all of our dungeons are. This is a race.
Yep, they each have 2 Triforce shards left to collect, and they don't have to pick the same ones up, so as long as they get 5. Yeah, that's definitely 2. There's the map.
So there is a floor item here. And there's Ganon's room. Just as a key lying in the ground. There's a Gleeok over on Truant's end, though.
3-headed, it looks like. Oh,
Yeah,
it's guarding a bomb hole.
And there's the map. If you were not concerned, yeah, this has to mean the level we've been the red ring isn't 7. Has to.
It's pretty. We pretty much narrowed it down by this point.
It's the only other dungeon left that we haven't explored more than 10 rooms of.
So we've got 1 item and 2 to look for. We've got 2 items and 8 to dig out. Well, 1 item and 8 to dig out because we've already got the white sword. Oh, here's a potential push block room here. Now bear in mind, there is still a transport staircase in 8. So this could be all for nothing here, but at the same time, could be the item. Nope.
Not even a push block. It can't bomb into the eye. Ooh, boy, run.
Just get out of there.
Wow, double laggy room. Double laggy rooms because we have there. Oh, hi, Van Handela. Well, at least Van Handela went down pretty quickly. There's the transport.
And there's another staircase. This could be the other item. And it's the wand.
Interesting find. So, pretty much level 8 your, hey, you want to have combat package? Here you go. And here's the best part about the wand. The wand can still be used to damage anything that's not a Wizrobe if you're cursed for white sword damage.
Yeah, so this makes getting through these dungeons a lot easier. There's the other half of the transport staircase, without a doubt, since we've already got both item staircases. So now for TruantGamer, he's just trying to find the Triforce and get out of there.
Speaking of Triforce, there's the Triforce for 2 in Syscrusher's end.
Yeah, but he's still looking out.
Still looking for the item, unfortunately.
Gotta be running out of location soon, though. Ooh, a whole bunch of blue gorillas. Unfortunately, you may have to kill all the enemies in a room before the item will drop, so that blue gorilla room may be where he has to go if he doesn't find it soon.
And ooh, our Triforce in 8. I don't think we can get our Triforce here in 8.
Huh. Oh, there's the compass. Kind of useless now. We didn't know where the Triforce is. We need the item. And just bombs.
Now this is another recorder screen here, but it looks like Drew might have already checked it. And we have yet to see where that 4 Take Any road goes either. You know the two go right next to each other in the 2 rooms. Syscrusher is taking the Triforce, but it's going to take a little bit of time here to fill up his 13, or no, not 13. I'm thinking Link to the Past Star container rows.
Yeah, that's 11. He needed the health, though. He was down to half a heart. He needed to heal.
Yeah, he cannot take any damage. And into level 6. We don't have the Triforce here, and we don't have the item here either.
No, we do not.
And I think these were both ladder blocked to some degree.
I believe it was, yes. So this is probably now the right time to come back here.
Or no, this is it's just a lot of blue darkness you have to fight for the Triforce here in 6. Truant has a compass.
So he's just gonna grab the Triforce.
Yeah, it looks like Truant might have level 9 on the mind.
Yeah, he must be ready to gamble that the bow and silvers are both a 9. It's a bit of a big gamble, to be honest, but at this point there's not much left. The only 2 locations we don't know the items for are 2 and 6.
That's correct, and they both might be arrow blocked for all we know. We didn't.
That's very true. Yeah, we saw Gomas in one of those dungeons, I think. Or no, that was in 1, wasn't it?
That was actually in 5, I think. And yeah, we're seeing Truant going back in level 3 here, fully equipped for the Triforce. We don't even. Oh, Pulse Boys are guarding it, maybe.
Chad is pointing out we have found the item in 2. It was actually Lord Banana.
Oh, I completely missed it then. Thank you, chat. So, the odds are, it's basically a 50-50 shot now. And even though I say that because we only have one item level 6, we don't know the item that's at the White Sword's cave because I
was just about to say that. Yeah, we're still waiting for the White Sword item. I'm surprised we haven't found that yet.
We found every other sword cave. We have found that. You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to predict that the White Sword Cave is the one on the coast that we yet to see, as Syscrusher takes a depth, and, Truant?
Oh, I'll have to check back on him and her in a minute, but let's keep our eyes on Syscrusher.
Indeed.
Oh, there we go.
And there it is, the Triforce in the shoot room.
In the shoot room. You called it earlier. But he's going to have to go back around to get it, because I know he's already got the item in a 3, so there's no other reason to be here.
Well, thankfully there are bubbles in the room, in that shoot room, so the enemies will stay dead. So he could have kept exploring at his leisure.
That's true.
And it looks like Truant's stream is freezing up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting there. They got his Triforce. So I think for him, he's just going to walk right over and go ahead straight to 9.
That's right. So, Shades, what are you looking for in level 9?
Absolutely. Glad to be a help here. So what we're going to be looking for is 3 things. 1, we're going to be looking for the roar, listening for the roar of Ganon. If we hear that roar, we know we'll be 1 room away from the beast. We're also looking for a single shutter door that, even after killing all enemies, does not open. Or if Ganon is defeated, will open with enemies in the room. If we do that, that will be the location of the... Oh, Ganon! Well, speaking of, there's Ganon! We've got a problem. He needs to get out of there. Wait a minute.
Bo, unless there's a bomb hole in the Patcher room to the left, that means the bow and silvers cannot be in level 9.
Which means that they have to be in 6 and the White Sword room. We're gonna check this bomb hole here. Oh,
there's the bomb hole.
There's the bomb. Still, this race is about to get much more intense because with Ganon being right there, it's gonna be so easy to get back to him.
Yeah, so easy to get back to him, but it might, and given the fact that there is a door right next to him that we didn't go through, that might be the kidnapped.
That would be insane if that ends up being the princess. There's our first transport.
We were interrupted here, so we'll mention this as well. The third thing we're looking for is the item staircase. And we're looking for the bow, we're looking for the silver arrows. Now, there are 4 potential hints here, 3 of which are available to us, but we can't read them at all about the book. And even if we could, they could be eaten up by potentially 2 other muggers, and more exclusively, a bait block, which we have not seen yet.
So we're going to be on the lookout for... There are 2 item staircases and 6 sets of transport staircases for a total of 14 staircases in this dungeon. Oh, no there. No push block there.
And with the bow and silver arrows being 2 of our missing items, the other 2 are the book, which would give us hints, which we don't really need at this point. And I always forget the other one.
The magic boomerang.
Yeah, we haven't found that either.
And looks like another transport staircase there for Truant.
Yeah. It seems, having a bit of trouble here. Condition must have gotten a little bit unstable. But we're still getting good gameplay from him, so not too big a deal.
No. Alright, he must have already checked the staircase here. There's the white sword for Syscrusher. And hello, Patra. Gotta love those Patras.
Yeah, Patras, of course, are one of the only bosses you'll see in 9. I think landmolds can also show up, but that's a very rare thing.
Another staircase here. Oh, red bubbles.
That's not good. And cursed.
Yeah. Thankfully, he has that one. We haven't seen too many whiz robes. I don't think we've seen any whiz robes in here. Oh, we found Zelda! We just found the princess. That shutter door did not open.
Did we kill the enemies?
Yeah, he killed all the enemies. That was no doubt. That was the princess.
All right. So it's essentially find the bow, find the silvers, and go.
Indeed. Oh, hey, some blue bubbles. Perfect timing. Hey, come over here. Get over here. Thank you.
There we go. Curse should be lifted now for TruantGamer.
Indeed.
Another bomb hole.
And a potential push block. We got red and blue bubbles in here. Oh, we got a staircase. Is it an item? Nope, just another transport. That any key really proving its value here in level 9. As Syscrusher gets his wand there at a level 8. Oh, hello, Patra. Thankfully finds another bomb hole there. Now, we saw the map earlier, but Truant did not pick it up because he does not really need it. He knows level 9 pretty well. It's the same layout no matter what. So, he knows where to go. Oh, we got an item staircase, and it's the silver arrows!
Very nice find.
So there's one half the equation down. Now he just has to find the bow. So it's looking more and more like TruantGamer's gamble, what little of it there was, is beginning to pay off. But it could still backfire. Remember, we don't know what's in level 6, and we do not know what the white sword item is.
Alright, so TruantGamer is going to keep digging this level 9 here, hopefully finding the bow here. And it's really a literal 1 in 3 shot that the bow and silvers are together.
Indeed, it's not a super big gamble, but it is still a gamble, and a backfire now could really hurt TruantGamer, because Syscrusher's down to, he's got 4 Triforce shards. It won't take him long to catch up, considering he's already heading back into level 6. No. Oh, it's a bait block!
Oh no, that's not good.
We've got a bait block in 9! Oh, that... I don't know if he can get around that or not.
It looks like he might be able to.
Oh yeah, he can get around it. Bait block's useless. All right, another staircase, another transport there. Okay, I gotta admit, I'm laughing at all the trollage coming from the chat of all the potential bow locations.
Wrong game, chat. Wrong game.
But several wrong games there. Chat, this is why we love you, folks.
Indeed.
All right. You can see Truant's mapped out quite a bit of level 9, still has not found the other item yet. Oh, we found Zelda's room, but Zelda's not there.
Nope.
Sorry there, Truant, your princess is in another room. Oh, no, that'll help a little bit, remind him where Zelda is. Oh, we just found the item in level 6. It was the magic boomerang.
It's a 50-50 shot now.
So the bow is either here in level 9, or it's the white sword item, which we never found. The gamble is starting to look good for TruantGamer. He may have made the right call here. And chat pointing out, yeah, the only other item left for find is the book. Funny enough, as Syscrusher has got his 5th Triforce shard, he is now on his way to level 9. And he's probably going to make this...
I don't think the book can help us either.
No, the book is useless at this point. Because we've already mapped out everything. We've already got everything else we need. All that's left is 9, which these guys already know where the map is. And... yeah, there's really no reason to pick up the book. It's just finding the bow. Time to go Patra hunting again. As Syscrusher now enters level 9 for the first time, boy, is he in for a surprise when he finds Ganon as quickly as he does.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting indeed.
Oh, geez. Look at that map there on TruantGamer. He's mapped out at least 3/4 of level 9 there, and still no sign of that bow.
Yeah, this is a brutal night just to the bow dig, if this is where the bow is. And keep in mind, I think Ganon's blocking one of the items. Yeah, Ganon might be blocking the way to the second item here, which would mean that the bow can't be in level 9.
So, and I think TruantGamer is making that call. He is heading out. So he's going to go start looking for that white sword item.
It makes perfect sense, although that's not an ideal whistle location.
No, it's like, hey, spent all that time waiting for the whistle. Moves one screen over. Oh no, he's heading into 6.
Well, he's explored most of the level 6, so he'll find the item relatively quickly. It's not the item he wants, mind you.
Still, hashtag not like this.
It looks like he might find it fairly quickly, too.
That'll probably work in his favor, because it's probably going to be a while before Syscrusher finds those silver arrows. So, Truant's not exactly in trouble yet.
And Truant was also out of bombs as well. That's something else to point out. And yes, chat, if the bow is behind Ganon, there's no way to get behind him except to defeat him, which you need the bow to do in the first place, so the bow can't be in there if the second staircase, item staircase, is behind Ganon, and we have no other way to get there.
That would be a soft lock.
Which, to come to an hour and 17 plus minutes in, just to have a soft lock like that, cannot feel good. It really can't.
No, it cannot.
Of course, this randomizer is, well, I think is, or at least I want to say is well programmed. Oof, death by on Truant. I want to say this randomizer is pretty well programmed, so the chance of soft locks like that are extremely rare.
Yeah, Fred and the crew have done a really good job putting this together. It'd be an error that they could not have predicted for something like that, but they should have predicted for that. So I'd be highly surprised if that actually became a thing.
Yeah, especially considering that important items in 9 has been a feature, I believe. We just started this the first time we're using it in the tournament setting. At least to my recollection.
Yeah, but as DH Tom points out in the chat, it has not only been well programmed, but thoroughly tested. So the odds of that happening should be pretty much zero.
Indeed.
If it happens, you better believe Fred is going to be digging through this code, and he's going to be cleaning it thoroughly to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yes. And I think Truant does find the item here guarded by these blue dark nuts, and no, it's their transport. Never mind. I like that statement. Might be soft like the most still in another game. So it's really just find the bow here, and it's more than likely the White Sword Cave, which we don't know where it is yet. For all we know, it could be at the Coast Raft spot. And the raft this whole time that we have yet found no use for it could have been required.
I would laugh so hard if that were the case.
Ah, and this is why the item was not dug out of 6 here by Truant. It was potentially ladder blocked, and it looks like he's stumbled onto it. Yes, he has.
He's found it. Oh! Syscrusher's found it! The bow is a 9!
Oh my goodness, it was! Oh my!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you take your... Oh, no, wait. Nope. Hold that thought. We're in no mode. He has not found the silvers yet.
That is a good point to make. And also, I'm behind,
almost called go mode.
I'm behind, apparently. Let me refresh this.
Yeah, but we are in no mode. But if Syscrusher finds those silver arrows before TruantGamer comes back to level 9, he could steal this race.
Which means our hints were all in the White Sword Cave, which had our book.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I can now give you the full item rundown at this time, so let's get that going. The Armos item was the recorder. The Coast item was the magic key. White Sword item now, by elimination, is the book. Level 1 had the ladder and the red candle. Level 2 had Lord Banana. Level 3, the raft. Level 4, the heart container. Level 5, the power bracelet. Level 6, the magic boomerang. Level 7, the red ring. Level 8 had the white sword and the wand. And level 9, now confirmed, has the silver arrows and its accompanying bow.
So, everything that you need to finish level 9 is in level 9. So this was just get all the Triforce and get to level 9 as fast as possible. But there's no way in hell I might have misspoke there. Whoops. Yeah, there's no way TruantGamer could have predicted this.
No. I mean, he gambled on it at first, but then, like, when he cleared out as much level 9 as he didn't think to check out one area that he missed.
Well, like I alluded to earlier, he was out of bombs at the time, so he probably didn't find the magic bomb hole, as we like to call it.
Yeah. And Syscrusher... I think that was where the silvers were. Oh, another toll room, but thankfully it's useless. Did Syscrusher check that staircase? Oh, he's about to. Nope, transport.
Yeah, it's another transport. We know where the silvers are. And Truant is digging level 2 here for what will eventually be the regular boomerang.
What an insane race. You know, it's funny.
Now, actually, someone is bringing up in chat here real quick, and this is actually a good point to make. Syscrusher has no extra defense.
Oh, and the legs just bum rushed him.
He can only realistically take 3 hits, 3 quote-unquote Ganon hugs from Ganon. Whereas Truant has more than enough defense, can just tank the whole thing.
It's the one chance that Truant really has is the hope that Sys does not have enough health to survive Ganon and Truant can come back. But even then, it's a matter of finding that bow and then getting back to Ganon in time while he's still trying to dig out other dungeons. It's a 50-50 shot at this point.
Yeah, and we now know there's only 1 hint available in this level 9, so... And yes, for those who are just now tuning in, the red ring has been found. It is in level 7, but not deep in level 7. It's only in the first, 4 rooms or so from the entrance.
I just thought of something else. Considering that... Oh, no, he didn't pick up the magic boomerang, so he should be able to find it. He'll know when he has the regular boomerang. If he accidentally... Oh, there it is. He's out.
So now he knows it's either White Sword or level 9. And he is not going back to level 9. This is important.
Oh, this is the play I was hoping he wouldn't make. He's gone to find that White Sword item, and he's going to realize he made a big mistake.
But where would he check for this item?
I don't know. We've checked most of the map pretty thoroughly. There's not many places left. Wait, the raft spot.
He wouldn't have fluted away. He would have just walked over there.
He must be thinking of something else he's missed, but like that's the first thing that comes to my mind is that raft spot we missed.
Yeah. And Syscrusher has to check the... I believe it was a reverse C room with red bubbles that have the silver arrow. So we're looking for that room on Syscrusher's end.
He's getting close.
Ooh, what a seed. What a seed.
Amen to that.
I mean, if you're gonna be in the bracket, if you're gonna make the advance to Elite 8, there's no seed better, I feel. And
yeah,
just a reminder for those in chat who are wondering, this is a winner's bracket match. So if Truant loses this to just not finding the bow, he is not out yet. He will be able to keep fighting in the loser's bracket. But that's it. That's his last safety net gone.
And TruantGamer checking every spot he may have missed earlier, trying to find that bow, not knowing it's right back where he left off.
Yeah, level 9. Maybe he's heading back?
If he's heading back, he can easily just up A. No, he's still... he might be finally hanging to that raft spot.
I would hit the raft spot. Checking the forgotten spot, though.
Oh, that's a place we haven't seen yet, as far as I know. Nope, just a secret.
Which we already know is not going to be too important here. So Syscrusher is still looking for the silver arrows. It's only a matter of time here before Syscrusher finds them.
Indeed.
But
once
again,
he does, he can...
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, once he does, he knows what he's got to do. He can easily up A to get to Ganon, and he's got the compass, so he'll know how to get to Zelda.
That is correct. One thing to note, though, like we said earlier, the defense is important here.
That is the make or break moment for this race at this point. Will he be able to sustain enough damage? He's going to have to heal up before he fates Ganon, because he's only got 3 hearts right now. That's 1 Ganon hug at best.
And he's got 4 hearts now, but even that's not enough. Ganon does 4 hearts of contact damage on Green Tunic. The only thing that does that much damage in this game, other than Ganon, is a red Wizrobe beam. There's a fairy, and there's a heart, if he picks them up. There
kind of both at the same time, in fact. Nicely done. And
there's the silvers. And there's the book for Truant. He now knows his folly.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you check your watches, your phones, your timekeeping devices at this time, you will see that Syscrusher has officially entered Gomo time.
And knows where Ganon is, knows where the princess is. Wow, this just became GG for Truant, unfortunately. This is it. It's over.
Yeah. One gamble by Truant. One choice. It was all it took.
Yeah, and I don't think it was... Oh, did not heal, though. This is the one thing that that's working in Truant's favor is if he can find the bow and defeat Ganon before Syscrusher can somehow pull it out.
It's a slim chance.
It is a slim chance.
Not impossible.
Truant has the survivability advantage, and that's what's going to matter here going forward.
Indeed. Now, thankfully, I just saw Syscrusher does have a red potion. So, if he can get into Ganon's room and he uses that, he'll have enough. He might have enough health to pull this off. Thankfully, he does have White Sword, so that's 8. Normally 8 hits, but I believe Ganon is also random health.
Yes, Ganon cannot be higher than his base hit point pool of 15, which is 2 hits per, or for the White Sword. But his health can be anywhere from neutral to below 4.
But it could also be above 4. It could be as high as +4 as well.
No.
Oh.
His health of 15 cannot go higher.
Oh, fair enough. All right, well, then I would say pop that potion and go to town, because that's the only way you're winning this. Use your potion. There we go. He has a chance now.
But it's still 3 hits of contact and, well, 13 hits of the other things. So still has to be a little careful.
All right, he's getting close. Oh, he's got a stun lock. He's got him!
And that's a low HP Ganon too, I think.
And that's Bacon! Syscrusher now has the Triforce. He is on his way to find the princess.
And it looks like Truant picked up the bow at the same time. No, wait, maybe not.
Nope, he has not found the bow. It is at this point, it is almost a case of too little too late. Even if he does find the bow, he's not going to find it in time.
There was a way around Ganon. It was right here. Yep, there it is. He's found his bow, but it is too little too late.
Yep.
Oh, wait, maybe not! I just thought of it. Oh no, Syscrusher might have already passed the route to Zelda, but Truant does know the room.
That the only hope is that Syscrusher does not know exactly where it is, but it looks like he's heading pretty quickly there.
Yeah.
And I think this is the right staircase.
Yeah, this is the right staircase. This is over. This is over.
It's over. It's over. The door is open. He goes in. Ladies and gentlemen, Syscrusher has finished with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 16 seconds.
GG's in chat. This was an upset to be sure. Syscrusher will move on to fight Fury SK in the Elite 8 flags of our winners bracket. But don't count TruantGamer out. He's still going to be down in the losers bracket, fighting for his tournament life, and could come back to win it all.
Still, what a race, as Syscrusher now joins us here in the channel. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So,
I don't know how that happened.
Syscrusher, here's the thing. Here's the lowdown. Truant was out of bombs and thought that the bow was behind Ganon. He had the silver arrows, but he walked out to try level 6, which, as you know, had the super magic boomerang. And then, as you found the silver arrows, he found the white sword item, which, by process of elimination, was the book, and it was all the way at Vanilla's Second Quest 9.
Yeah, I almost started to look for that white sword item, but I knew the only way I was going to win is if he got trolled hard, because my routing was just unbelievably bad, especially at the beginning.
Well, Truant also had another advantage over you if you kept struggling around the Ganon fight. He had the red ring out of 7, which you did not explore that thoroughly, but it was only a few rooms in.
Yeah, I didn't go into 7. I mean, I didn't know what to do. I mean, it was just pretty much a guess. I didn't think bow and silvers were going to be a 9, but it's my only hope, really.
And ladies and gentlemen, TruantGamer has finished in second place with a time of 1 hour and 35 minutes on the dot.
GG's to both of these runners.
GG, man.
We'll see if we can get TruantGamer here to join us. But yeah, that really came down to basically a 1 in 3 that the bow was there for Truant, and he decided to try his luck elsewhere.
Yeah, I know. I mismarked some things too. I know I got the item out of 3, I think, didn't I? Because I didn't mark it down.
You did get the item in 3. That was the raft. And GG to you, right. TruantGamer, who has now joined us in the call. Wow, that was unfortunate for you, Truant. You were actually in the lead going into level 9, but unfortunately you ran out of bombs, I believe, and you could not get the bow. And just to make it clear, just what happened, Syscrusher found the silver arrows he was missing at the same time you found the book.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm pretty disappointed about this one.
I mean, you put up a good race all the same. This was really close. It could have come down to your red ring advantage at the end. But Syscrusher got hit the stun lock on Ganon. And you had that really early, too.
The red ring?
Yeah, the red ring... Red ring was like 5 minutes into the seed. That's how early it was.
That was like the first thing I found before I found anything else, was that dungeon right there, red ring, and I figured, yay, it's going to be a quick seed. Nope.
You know what the scary thing is, though, Truant? That dungeon was level 7. With the red ring in it. So
yeah, it was level 7, and I had 3 mismarked as 7, and I kept avoiding 3 because I thought that was 7, and I kept wanting to go back to that one. And then after a while, I figured it all out. Same thing with 5. I had that marked at 8, and figured I had to go back for 2 items until I corrected myself.
But yeah, you had the silver arrows, and like I said, by the time you found the book, Syscrusher found his silvers, but he also found the bow, which was behind the one bomb hole you unfortunately did not check.
Yeah, but, I was going to go into 9 earlier. I was going to get the Triforce out of 3. I was like, we'll get the Triforce out of 3 and go in there. But there was some whiz robes in there. I was like, you know what? It's probably probably should find 8 anyway. Let's just go find 8. So I don't know that I didn't have to fight any whiz robes. I avoided all of them. I don't think there was a single one I killed.
Yeah, I don't think either one of you guys had to deal with too many whiz robes, though. Chad brings up one question that we have to ask. Syscrusher, while you were in 1, you passed by the bomb upgrade. 89 rupees for a bomb upgrade. Why didn't you take it?
I don't know. I probably should have. It was, I don't know. I didn't have the book, so I didn't really have anything to buy. I probably should have taken it, but I don't know.
Yeah, always a strange thing when you have to deal with those. But you're moving on to the Elite 8, Syscrusher, and we now know your opponent is Fury SK, who won his race earlier today. You looking forward to that one?
Yeah, sure. We've raced them a lot of times, so anyone's game there.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And of course, TruantGamer, you unfortunately got upset here pretty big. You were set to win this one, but you're not out of the tournament yet. You're going to be moving down to the loser's bracket. Got a 5-year tournament life, but hopefully you'll be able to come back and potentially win it all. I don't actually know who your future opponent will be. Let me go ahead and check that.
While you're doing that, I will mention that we do have, if you guys are enjoying tonight's race, make sure you give us a follow to all our speed gaming channels, because tomorrow we've got 3 races, all at 11 o'clock tomorrow. We've got Ataginos versus Zebgedny, we've got Chest Jerk versus Random Effect, and we've got Shaddy versus Zarnax42. All happening tomorrow at 11. So if you guys want some Zelda action tomorrow, you're going to get more than you could ever ask for.
And I now actually have the match here. Your opponent, Truant, will be the winner of Your Majesty versus BT.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
Indeed. So any final words from you guys before we wrap things up?
No, that was rough, man. This is one of those matches that I probably won't even watch it because it's like going to be too embarrassing for me to watch.
Oh.
I had like one Triforce at 40 minutes, man.
But yeah, I will mention something here though. Tomorrow here for us on the Zelda 1, we are going to be quite busy here because we have Atanos Zed Genni, Chesterk and Random Effect, and Shaddy versus Zarnax 42. All tomorrow at 11 p.m. We do not have restreams for these just yet, but there is a whole but there are going to be 3 matches going on at the same time. So pick your favorite and root them on because this is going to be huge.
Indeed. Make sure you give both of our runners, TruantGamer and Syscrusher, a follow on Twitch. Show some love for these amazing runners. Of course, shout outs to our tracker, Tails MK4, and of course, myself and my co-commentator, Wolflink0370. Wolflink, it has been a pleasure working with you.
Yes, and while you're following everyone, make sure to follow us here on Speed Gaming 4. We have Speed Gamings 1 through 6 now. And also, if you are more comfortable speaking French, Spanish, or German, or at least listening to someone speak it, we have those language restreams available for you as well. But that's going to do us for us here at Zelda 1 on Randomizer. So from all of us here, I have been Wolflink0370, and we just see you all next time. And thank you for watching. Have a good night, everyone.
Rock on, guys!